Look, I don't like the look on Juno's face. What is he doing here? I have a pretty good idea what his plans are. This man is insane enough to just sit at the ringside and watch the match. I guarantee he has something up his sleeve. Omega Stick is definitely going to have to keep an eye on not only CAW, but Juno, who is lurking at ringside. Big suplex now. Omega Stick getting things started here. CAW has been on a great run lately and has been doing very well in trying to move up the ladder. However, that might mark a little different here today, facing off against the CAW World Champion. Who has held that title and who has been the champ since the beginning of Champions Alliance Wrestling. An impressive feat, to say the least. Omega Stick working on the inside of the leg there now. Perhaps looking to chop down CAW, prevent a lot of those high-flying maneuvers and those agile abilities that he has. Omega Stick going to work now. CAW gets tossed into the corner, face first in the turnbuckle. Omega Stick sending him, driving that shoulder into the steel post. Omega Stick undoubtedly one of the toughest competitors in the Champions Alliance Wrestling. Omega Stick turns his attention on Juno now. This is CAW from behind, and a right hand straight on nails Omega Stick. Juno extremely happy about his handiwork here, and I told you this is something we could expect from Juno. Reaches three. Back into the ring now. Elbow from the apron as Omega Stick tries to gather himself. Wow! Big burning hammer drop. Perhaps mocking CAW with a chaos device of his own, and this got ugly real quick for CAW. Gets hit. Omega's edge. Nails Scout. That could be it. No! CAW somehow manages to escape the pinfall. Omega Stick looking for that perfect plex. 2, 3, there's the win. Omega Stick clearly very frustrated with Juno. However, manages to regain focus and takes out his frustration on CAW as he walks away with a nice big win here this week. Omega Stick. Get ready, we are about to get the next matchup of Elite Stars underway. And one of the newcomers with a big, surprising victory just this past week. The Fox returns this week on Elite Stars. This is, of course, his Elite Stars debut. His CAW debut this past week on Battle Zone, where he made a huge comeback victory against P-Crack. A huge comeback. Unbelievable, unlike anything we've ever seen. And the Fox is set for action. The Fox versus the Spider. This is quite an interesting matchup, to say the least. Spider ready to go, set to face off. Here against a new challenger on Elite Stars. Spider, of course, one of a handful of honorary GWA sort of legacy members. These were people who've supported us over the different courses of what we've done. And yeah, alongside a few others like Evoke and Mr. Amplified. Super awesome, folks. Check them all out. Let's get ready, because right now, the Fox takes on the Spider. We have a clean break in the corner. The Fox spent a lot of time backed into a corner. This past week on Battle Zone, however, we know how cunning and intelligent the Fox can be. And it would not be wise for any of his opponents to underestimate his capabilities, as we saw just this past week. Spider now turning on the offensive, looking for an opening. Big knee drop. The Fox on the receiving end there. Spider begins in A nice shin break reversal. Fox looking for a little bit of momentum. Wow! The Fox really looking to take things over the top here. And he knows he has to throw everything he has at Spider if he's going to come out victorious. Standing moonsault now. Big backbreaker. This has been a great back and forth matchup so far. Spider now with a big takedown. Spider looking for the cover. Can he finish the match? 2, and he's only going to get a 2 count. And a back and forth match is what we're getting. And a moonsault, this time returned back to the Fox at the hands of the Spider. Wow, the Fox versus the Spider. This is a great matchup we are seeing here. Fox with the cover and a 2 count. This has been a great matchup so far, and it seems as though the Fox looks much more comfortable in the ring than he looked this past Thursday on Battle Zone. Fox with a whip off the ropes, and he spikes the Spider down. Fox headed to the top rope. Spider could be in trouble. Wow, corkscrew from the top rope. The Fox with the cover, no, not able to keep it down for the 3 count. The Fox not able to get it in. Perhaps looking for that Fox Vice, but wow! Big drop down onto the knee. Spider with a well-timed attack, and he manages to get back into the control. Uh-oh, no! No! Setting up! And the Fox slips out and manages to reverse with a neck breaker. Looks for the cover. Could this be it? 2. No. Spider with a kick out. I thought we were going to see that Spider's fang for sure. That could have been the end of the Fox. And a big sunset power bomb as Spider takes control back. A great back and forth matchup we are seeing here this week between these 2 and out 1 count. The Fox back to his feet. Spider back to his feet. Uh-oh. Move to the midsection now. Spider regaining control. Sets up and a takedown now. Spider continues. Locks in. Spider now finds an opportunity, and he's going to try and capitalize. Big springboard from the apron. Hits dead center, and the Fox on the receiving end. Fox manages to reverse with an elbow and a kick. A well-timed follow-up for the Fox, as he tries to get back into the driver's seat. Fox now with a big suplex. The Fox setting up. The Fox setting up for the Fox Vice. The Fox Vice. 2, 3. The Fox sets up, nails the Fox Vice, and walks away with yet another win here on Champions Alliance Wrestling this week on Elite Stars. And the Fox off to a great start in CAW. I think he has a great future ahead of him here in Champions Alliance Wrestling. What an impressive victory over Spider. Get ready! Matchup number 3, Champions Alliance Wrestling Elite Stars. Dan Diz versus Amp Army's Nerd Rage. All right, we are ready to get the third matchup of the day underway. The self-proclaimed beard killer, Dan Diz, making his way to the ring here today on Elite Stars. And if you're wondering what we're referring to, take a look back a couple of weeks. Beard again, head on over to the twitch.tv/CAWrestling highlights. Video on demand. We have every single episode of CAW all set up in order, all numbered, all nice, neat, and organized. And you can go check out Beard again and the match that ended the beard of Juno. He is going to have a tough battle against him here today, however, because his opponent has no beard. And he also has half of the Tag Team Championship. Amp Army's Nerd Rage will face off today against Dan Diz. Rage getting us started, a whip. Dan Diz with a knee to the midsection. Rage getting things started here early. However, Dan Diz managing to try and turn the tables here. Whip off the ropes and big power slam. Nerd Rage takes down Dan Diz with authority. Big reverse back body drop now. This could go either way here today as these two flashing what is pretty much guaranteed to be an amazing matchup. Two titans of the industry. Off the ropes, Nerd Rage finds himself caught up. Big backbreaker now. Nerd Rage now locking on. Going to work now. Dan Diz gets caught with a DDT as he attempts to get back to his feet. He's completely cut off by Nerd Rage. And with a cover, but Not able to get the pinfall here against Dan Diz. Locks in head scissors. Dan Diz looking to escape, and he does. Nerd Rage right back on the offensive as they collide in the center of the ring as he bounces back off the ropes. Wow, Nerd Rage taking Dan Diz all the way to the top. This could be it. No. Nerd Rage looking to go big today here against Dan Diz. And he locks in those head scissors and he drives the elbow in. Nerd Rage locking in there. And Diz needs to gather himself and get back to his feet. The match starting to lean in favor of Nerd Rage. Double underhook backbreaker. Kick, but it's caught. No! Dan Diz catches the kick from the sitting position and manages to capitalize. Extremely well scouted by Dan Diz. And a big spine buster follow-up. Splash from the second rope. Dan Diz with a flurry of punches. Dan Diz with the cover. Is this it too? No, Nerd Rage manages to escape the pin. Uh-oh. Big choke slam. Big choke slam by Nerd Rage. And a 3. Dan Diz had the rope. Nerd Rage walking away with the win. The ref clearly not able to see. And this isn't the first time the officials perhaps conspiring against Dan Diz here in Champions Alliance Wrestling. Or at least it would seem so, as this isn't the first time this has happened to Dan Diz. A very interesting turn of events after that loss. Dan Diz announcing he would be back when the time is right. Not entirely sure what that means. It sounds pretty cryptic, to be completely honest. We will keep you up to date on what is current here in Champions Alliance Wrestling. Give us a follow on Twitter at CAWrestling TV. And don't forget to smack that follow button if you're watching here live on Twitch TV. Up next, Shinji Max faces off against I White Boy V. Don't forget, if you want to pick yourself up a Champions Alliance Wrestling t-shirt, we have a storefront set up over on Threadless. You can type !merch into the chat. Get the link, head on over, grab yourself whatever sort of design you like. We only got a few designs up so far. We're working on getting some more up in the future, but we do have some good ones up there right now. So head on over if you're interested and pick yourself up a nice CAW t-shirt. I'd like to also thank all of the subscribers who make this possible on GameWisp. You guys rock. Thank you so much. We are at a record 12 subscribers now, guys. This is the highest we've ever been, and we are looking to expand going forward. Fantastic. I can't thank you guys enough for helping us reach this awesome milestone. Let's get the next matchup underway. Shinji Max making his way to the ring. Shinji Max ready to face off here today. And this is going to be one heck of a battle. You can bet on that. White Boy V making his way to the ring. And he's accompanied by none other than Nightbloom V. All right, let's get ready to get started. White Boy V adorned in a brand new design here today. White Boy V and Shinji Max here. Guaranteed to be a great matchup. We're seeing a bit of a back and forth there. Nice hip toss by White Boy V and a huge chop. Big back body drop. White Boy V goes down hard. Shinji Max tries to get control here early on. Falling neckbreaker now. Big boot to the midsection. White Boy V locks in. Tries to and whips him over. Big elbow to the back of the neck. Shinji Max sets up for a suplex. The big power driver, wow! Shinji Max is really trying to go to work. Big chop into the corner. White Boy V with the cover. Trying to put Shinji Max away. Someone consider White Boy V's a bit of an advantage here. He's at a bit of an advantage, given he has some ringside support by Nightbloom here. Nightbloom not known to get involved in the matchups of White Boy V, however, I wouldn't put it past the two. White Boy V, Northern Lights suplex into a brain buster. Wow. And this could be it. Hooks the leg. No. Shinji Max manages to kick out. Face first into the turnbuckle. Shinji Max trying to take control here. Boot to the midsection. Running knee to the corner. Driving ahead of White Boy V against the turnbuckle and going for the cover. 2. And a kick out. Shinji Max getting a little bit frustrated here. Nice backbreaker. Well executed by Shinji Max. Uh-oh. No! Shinji Max, Key Blaster! Shinji Max hits a Key Blaster out of nowhere, and that could be it. 2. No, near 3. Not enough to get the pinfall. Shinji Max clearly confused at how White Boy V was able to kick out. Big swinging neck breaker now. Shinji Max goes to work. What is Shinji Max? Gonna use those steel steps. Throwing them down at the warning of disqualification from the referee. Shinji Max locks in a side headlock. Gonna try and wear down White Boy V. Elbow to the mid. And a Russian leg sweep. Shinji Max headed to the top rope. White Boy V could be in a lot of trouble right now. Moonsault from the top. Can Shinji Max put an end? Uh-oh. This is bad news. This could be lights out. Shinji Max. Two. 3. No. A kick out. And this match continues. Shinji Max sets up. Shinji Max looks for the cover. 1, 2, no. Still not able to put a finish to I White Boy V here today on Elite Stars. Big neckbreaker takedown. Shinji Max. Shinji Max taking it to the top. Reversed. I White Boy V with a big double axe handle across the skull of Shinji Max. Sets up for a slam, it's reversed into a neck breaker, and Shinji Max recovers yet again. The cover, 2. I White Boy V. Big swinging neck breaker. Shinji Max continues the assault. Capture suplex, sets up. I White Boy V nails Shinji Max and he's headed back to the top rope. Big splash from the top, and that could be it for Shinji Max. Leg is hooked. 2. No, Shinji Max still escapes. I White Boy V setting up Shinji Max. I driver, it's all over. There's the win. The I driver gets I White Boy V yet another victory. This time over Shinji Max. An incredible matchup. We've seen some great matchups so far tonight here on Elite Stars, but it'll continue to get better. Let's get ready for matchup number 5. The Intercontinental Champ faces off in a non-title matchup against his, what seems to be arch nemesis, middle-aged nerd, here today on Elite Stars. Get ready, up next, Masuda will take on middle-aged nerd with bad blood that has traveled overseas to land right here on Champions Alliance Wrestling. A bit more coming to light as far as what happened from what we gather. Apparently, these two were trained by rival teachers in Japan who have absolute nothing but disdain for one another, and that has carried over into their students, onto their students, and over into Champions Alliance Wrestling. This is going to be one heck of a matchup. This is very eerie, almost surreal, very strange. The atmosphere that overcomes the arena when Masuda arrives. It is very, very strange indeed. Words cannot describe the atmosphere. Masuda, a very strange individual indeed. However, not to be underestimated. The Intercontinental Champion has arrived. middle-aged nerd. And the bad blood has carried over here into Champions Alliance Wrestling, all the way from Japan, where both of these competitors were trained by opposing teachers, rivaling teachers. Let's get started. The Suda middle-aged nerd face off yet again. Masuda with a double waist lock takedown into a side headlock. Move to the midsection now. Middle-aged nerd tries to gather himself, taken down again. Backed into a corner and shot to the midsection as middle-aged nerd tries to get back to his feet. Middle-aged nerd with a combination now. Big backbreaker. Leg drop now as Masuda takes control of the matchup. A strategic takedown by middle-aged nerd. Sets up for the suplex, but Masuda manages to escape with a knee from out of nowhere. Elbow drop misses as middle-aged nerd manages to escape just in the nick of time. Masuda with the cover. No, a 1 count is all he's gonna get. Masuda trying to take control of this matchup early on. Uh-oh. Oh, and this is where it gets even more strange. Wow! The war's end hits! That's it! The war's end! This could be over! 2, 3, the war's end! It gets Masuda a victory this week over middle-aged nerd. A strange individual, to say the least. Very strange indeed. And as we are just gathering information, perhaps not making too many allies backstage, we're getting reports that Masuda was making inappropriate comments towards one of the members of Beard Nation. We are gathering information that Beard Nation is not too happy about the situation. Masuda victorious this week. Up next, Juno, the one who has been a just complete disaster after Beardageddon. Completely unpredictable, a changed individual. Very, very dark motives have clouded Juno's judgment as he has been attacked. He's been off the rails, so to speak, here in Champions Alliance Wrestling. Dennis has an uphill battle against him today. Juno and Tannis face off up next. Matchup number 5. Matchup number 6 of the day. Juno versus Tanis is up next. Juno has become an absolute madman here in Champions Alliance Wrestling after Beardageddon being forced to shave his beard live in front of the CAW universe. A scarred individual. He has been taking it out on pretty much anybody he can get his hands on here in Champions Alliance Wrestling. However, this past week saw Juno get overtaken by the underdog, Mr. Amplified. Juno faces off one-on-one against Tanis. Tanis, one half of the tag team Fight or Flight. Been quite some time since we've seen him in solo competition here. Get ready. Get ready to ring the bell. Let's get it started. Juno works himself into a side headlock. Tanis back to his feet with an arm lock now. Nice reversal by Juno as he regains the upper hand. Cranking on the arm, putting a lot of tension on that shoulder. Back neck breaker now. Juno going to work. Tanis definitely has his work cut out for him here today. Big side slam now. Juno now cranking on the neck of Tanis. A smaller, more agile Tanis has to be mindful of the powerful attacks that Juno is likely to employ to get the win here today. And a cover leg is hooked. 1 count. Not quite enough for the pinfall. Juno going to continue his assault. Head scissor locked in. Tanis manages to break free. Wow! Spinning neck breaker. I don't know what the heck that was. Tanis now in a side headlock. Tanis needs a decisive plan of attack, and he needs to put that plan into work right here, right now, if he wants to win against Juno. Trying to get back to his feet. Can he break the hold? Shots to the midsection, break the hold. Juno with the cover, hooks the leg. 2, and a kick out at 2. Juno unable to get the pinfall. Juno sets up. Wow! Nice reversal by Tanis. Tanis off the ropes. Big flying splash. Oh, Tanis sets up! Brainbuster! Juno could be in some trouble here! The cover! 2, and a 2 count. Tanis not able to get the pinfall. Perhaps a little bit of bad karma for Juno right now. For returning back to him, for coming to ringside to try and distract Omega Stig. Juno with the cover. 2. No, not able to keep him down. Juno driving the elbow into the shoulder of Tanis. Face first slam. Tanis had an opportunity, but this could be it. We could see the Juno driver. No, Tanis with a reverse shot to the midsection. Whip off the ropes. Juno with an arm drag. Belly to belly now as Juno continues to control the pace of the matchup. Tanis with a great opportunity earlier, however, it seems as though Juno has regained control here. Going to work again on that leg. Juno perhaps getting a little bit frustrated trying to lock in for a Juno driver earlier, but not able to land it. Tanis back to his feet. Tanis with a nice drop kick now. Juno on the receiving end. Forearm to the back. Big chin breaker now. Juno gets hit. Tanis doing his best to control the matchup. Big boot from the corner. Juno again with a recovery from the corner. Not able to get the upper hand though. The quicker, more agile Tanis is trying to control the pace. Juno gonna try and get back to his feet. Elbow to the midsection. Can he break the hold? Yes. Russian leg sweep reversal now. Tannis with the cover. 2, no, not even able to get the 2 count. Tannis gaining momentum here. Reversed into the corner now. The kick is caught by Tannis and a roundhouse kick of his own. Off the ropes. Big splash. Tannis with the cover hooks the leg. 2. No, Juno manages to escape the pin. Tannis again trying to take the fight into the corner. Juno reverses, and he tries to tackle into the corner, and it's reversed by Tannis. What a matchup! Dragon suplex! Juno gets covered. Tannis could win too. No, Juno with another kick out. Juno face first into the turnbuckle. Tannis trying to set up for good positioning. Tannis sends him to the outside. Whoa, Tannis through the second rope! Tannis! Unbelievable! Jumping through the ropes! DDTing Juno on the other side! Tannis really taking it to the next level here today against Juno. Curb stomp splits Juno wide open. Tannis with the cover too. This could be a 3. Tannis with an unbelievable win. Juno has suffered losses over the last couple of weeks since Beard-ageddon. Perhaps karma has returned and reared its ugly head for attacking and sort of just distracting and causing as much trouble as he can. Things are really starting to catch up with Juno. I have a feeling this is going to lead to even more frustration on the part of Juno. Tannis walking away with a big underdog victory over Juno. And up next, the main event of the day. The burning inferno raging between Kitty Club and Beard Nation continues this week in our main event. And up next, today's main event, tag team matchup, as the war continues between Kitty Club and Beard Nation. All right, here we go. We are ready to get underway. Alley Cat wants to... No! Alley Cat! Alley Cat with a boot to the midsection as she tries to get things started with a friendly handshake. Beastie now obviously a little bit upset about the way this match started. Nice reversal as Alley Cat lands on her feet. Alley Cat and Beastie Raw are facing off here. The main event. Whoa! Corkscrew from the top! Out of nowhere! 2! Whoa! Wow! I thought this match was almost over immediately. Unbelievable! What is going on? Alley Cat going immediately to 10. My Lady Balls gets the tag and locks it up with Alley Cat now. Alley Cat off the ropes. Drop down. Face first on the mat. Drop down onto the knee. That is going to do a lot of damage to the leg of My Lady Balls. Alley Cat. What is Alley Cat is going from? Wow! Alley Cat is going all out, looking for the win here early. 2. No, a kick out at 2. Alley Cat gets the tag to Kitty Styles. Alley Cat starting things off. Going 0 to 100 as soon as the bell rang. Wow. Big right hand now by My Lady Balls. The CAW Women's Champion. Face slam. Down goes Kitty Styles. My Lady Balls, a dominant force here in the women's division at Champions Alliance Wrestling as she continues to dominate the women's division as the reigning women's champion. Beastie now in the ring. Kitty Styles perhaps looking to get the tag. In comes Alley Cat. Alley Cat has been a dangerous competitor so far today, and Beastie is going to have to be mindful of where she's at. Alley Cat all the way to the top rope. Wow! Big drop from the top rope. Alley Cat with the cover. Alley Cat, Kitty Styles. Kitty Club perhaps looking for retribution for last week. Big drop kick. Beastie with a reversal. Face first slam as she catches Alley Cat off guard. She gets the tag. In comes My Lady Balls. My Lady Balls from behind with a shot to the back of the knee. Big back body drop. My Lady Balls with the cover. 2 and a kick out at 2. That's up for another big back body drop with a stall there. Oh, wow. My Lady Balls lining up. She sets her sights in a spear. The spear nearly breaks Alley Cat in half. And a 2 count. Not able to get the pinfall. My Lady Balls sets up, perhaps looking for the Titty Buster. Titty Buster hits. That could be it. 1, 2, and Alley Cat manages to get in just in time to break up the pin. Kitty Styles stalking Beastie on the outside. My Lady Balls continuing the assault here on Alley Cat. Alley Cat back to her feet. Alley Cat looking to tag in Kitty Styles now. Kitty Styles trying to go to work on the women's champion, tossing the women's champion. Kitty Styles with a whip. Face first into the turnbuckle. My Lady Balls. Snake Eyes. Dropped face first onto that turnbuckle. Kitty with the cover. 2. Not able to get the pinfall. My Lady Balls on the receiving end of some elbows at the hand of Kitty Styles. My Lady Balls sets up for the neckbreaker, pushed away by Kitty Styles. Big kick to the face. Kitty Styles takes down My Lady Balls, looks for the cover. 2 and Beastie is there to break it up. Kitty Styles looks to be setting up. Stalking. This could be bad news for My Lady Balls, and she gets caught. And again, Beastie's there to break it up. This time, Alley Cat looks to get involved. Alley Cat. Second rope neck breaker. Beastie gets caught. MLB with the cover. My Lady Balls with a whip into the corner. Kitty Styles. My Lady Balls with a forearm to the back and another. Kitty Styles in a little bit of trouble here. My Lady Balls, the women's champ, going to work. My Lady Balls with the cover. This could be it. No, a kick out at 1. My Lady Balls trying to wear Kitty Styles down. The tag comes in. Beastie ready to go. Goes for the cover. And a kick out again at 1. Into the turnbuckle. Beastie takes Kitty Styles up to the top. This could be very bad. Kitty Styles with a reversal. Drop kick, missile drop kick from the top rope. Kitty Styles gets the tag into Alley Cat. Beastie manages to recover and sends Alley Cat over the top rope to the outside. Beastie with a knee. Beastie slamming the face of Alley Cat down. Beastie headed back inside of the ring as the count reaches 6. Gets the tag into My Lady Balls. Alley Cat back in. Big electric chair drop My Lady Balls takes down Alley Cat. My Lady Balls with the cover. 2. And a kick out at 2. As both Beastie and Kitty Styles both rush into the ring to aid their tag team partners. Another spear! Out of nowhere! Can Alley Cat take it? 1, 2, and it's broken up by Kitty Styles. Sets up for the neck breaker. My Lady Balls with 2 spears on Alley Cat so far. The determination of Alley Cat. My Lady Balls sets up. Titty Buster. That could be it. The cover. 2, and it's broken up yet again. Kitty Styles immediately leaving the ring, perhaps weary of that disqualification. Alley Cat trying to get the upper hand. And a suplex, but it's reversed. Nice arm drag takedown now as Alley Cat tries to regain control. Alley Cat with a fisherman suplex. Alley Cat gets the tag into Kitty Styles. My Lady Balls trying to get back to her corner to get a tag into Beastie. Can she make it? No. She's caught by Kitty Styles. Kitty Styles with a boot to the face of My Lady Balls. Kitty Styles with the cover. In comes Beastie. Beastie breaks it up. Alley Cat perhaps looking for some retribution against Beastie here. My Lady Balls with a forearm. Pulls Kitty Styles down by the hair. Finally gets that tag in, and in comes Beastie. Beastie now with a whip. Into the corner. Kitty Styles gets taken to the top. Beastie, what does she have planned? Beastie with a top rope superplex. Beastie with a kick to the midsection. Beastie Raw with a cover. And it's broken up by Alley Cat. Beastie with a whip. Kitty Styles in the corner. Reverses with an elbow and tries to escape. They exchange shots to the midsection. Beastie with a snap suplex. Goes for the cover, but Alley Cat is immediately in there to break it up. Alley Cat looking to take the fight perhaps to My Lady Balls, but decides to get back into the corner. Kitty Styles lining up. And it's reversed. Big backdrop suplex by Beastie Raw. Kitty Styles back to her feet. Where is she getting this energy from? She gets the tag into Alley Cat. Beastie trying to get back to her feet. Alley Cat has other plans. Alley Cat sets up. Wow! Alley Cat, double underhook backbreaker. Could that be it? 1, 2, no! My Lady Balls breaks up the pin. And complete chaos is breaking out inside of the ring. Kitty Club versus Beard Nation. Arm breaker now. Alley Cat gets caught with an arm breaker. Kitty Styles is down at ringside. Beastie with the cover. 2. No, not able to get the pinfall. And this is a back and forth war that continues. Kitty Club versus Beard Nation. Dragon Screw takedown. Beastie heads to the corner and gets the tag into My Lady Balls. My Lady Balls with a whip into the corner. Alley Cat getting tied up in the corner now. My Lady Balls off the ropes. Backbreaker, it's reversed. My Lady Balls with a well-timed reversal. Oh, we could see a little bit of tag team action here by Beard Nation. Beard Nation going to work. Double team neck breaker. Beastie lines up. Alley Cat trying to get back to her feet. Beastie stalking. Beastie setting up. Firestorm. That could be it. Beastie with the cover. No, not able to get the cover. Unbelievable determination by Alley Cat. Alley Cat with a reverse boot. Alley Cat corkscrew from the top. Alley Cat with the cover. And My Lady Balls breaks it up. The ref is going to have to get control of this matchup. My Lady Balls and Kitty Styles going at it on the outside of the ring. Beastie taking Alley Cat to the top rope. Perhaps looking to land another one of those top rope superplexes. Sets up. And a superplex from the top rope. That could be it. No, Alley Cat sweeps the leg out, goes for the cover. 1, 2. No, a kick out at 2. This has been an all-out war. None of these competitors are willing to give an inch. Alley Cat sets up. Double underhook backbreaker. And it's broken up yet again. Alley Cat with a big headbutt. My Lady Balls and Kitty Styles continue the battle out at ringside. Swinging DDT from the second rope. Alley Cat spikes Beastie. Beastie trying to get back to her feet. Reverse arm breaker now. Beastie tries to regain momentum. Spikes Alley Cat. Big kick. Big roundhouse kick to the head. Alley Cat could be out cold. 2. And no, not able to get the 3 count yet. Beastie Roar sets up. Firestorm number 2. Bear Nation walks away with another victory over Kitty Club 2 weeks in a row. After what can only be described as an all-out war.